Welcome to the stream. Honestly, I can't remember when we last played Genius Invocation TCG. I'm not so sure it's become quite fashionable in recent days. But this is an old email. Welcome. Today we return to Festival Island, the Easy Breeze Summer Resort, to do some quests. Singular, plural, unsure yet. We'll see how long the first one takes. Also, Inefa here said she would be waiting for us in Natlan until we were ready to go, and this is where she is.
Big and juicy grain fruits. Why don't you try one, ma'am? Oh, wait. Do robots eat grain fruit?
We can try.
Analyzing. Grain fruit can be added to a krumkake recipe to significantly boost dietary fiber. 1 grain fruit, please. If Aino consumes only smetana and laka berries, this does not constitute a balanced diet.
And that's all she has to say until we leave.
The biggest one in...
Good talk, Inefa. You didn't even talk to us. I think I'm wrong. Up here. There's some quest markers I put on the map, either while exploring last time together or on my own exploration. But this one that seemed the most easy to just randomly run into is where we start today. With Mr. Sombrero over there. Hey, there's a pupil pan. Wanna go over and take a closer look? What if I don't want to? He looks angry. The crisis emerges, yet the tribal leaders bicker endlessly. Hi there, what are you doing here? Monologuing. Let Tenor Yolotzin bring his talking stick over and let it mediate the discussion. Talking stick? How about a debate club? Wait, Tenor who? Tenor Yolotzin belongs no longer to any tribe, yet his fury still burns unquenched. When he set foot on the path of fate, the first to come forward and receive him was the great runner, Vanjiru. And then they swung on the swings together. Vanjiru? What are you talking about? Vanjiru! This was a moment that left no trace in the annals of history. At the very instant those two met, Vanjiru bolted without so much as a backward glance, as if startled by some unseen force. What's going on? Who's he talking to? Not to us, clearly. Tenor Yolotzin's suspicions surged as he glanced around, and he spotted a snaggle-toothed child lurking by the side of the road. The child had been the one to scare off poor Vanjiru. A snaggle-toothed child? Hey, I will have you know, her teeth are in perfect condition. I don't know, I can't really see them. Open your mouth wider. The insolent child provoked Vanjiru. and even went so far as to bare her teeth, an act of utmost sacrilege. Tenor Yolotzin was filled with rage. Oh, Paimon, sorry if she disturbed you. Please don't be filled with rage. With but a single word, the valorous veteran frightened the churlish child nearly to tears. Yet every warrior knows this truth. To forgive the enemy with flowers is to lose an arrow into one's own heart. And so the last survivor of Tenochtitlan raised his club, brandished it at the rocks and prickly pears, and declared, "Let my stick talk bloody sense into this rat for Vanjiru." Hey, your stick is a club. Looks like you're all talk and no stick. There will be no felling of any Paimons unless you get past me. And also, can you please calm down and we'll be on our way. Oh, 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 oh. A golden-haired child appeared. Tenor Yolotzin would teach her the might of the heavens and the earth. And then he did. Whoa, why is he attacking us?
Coach will take it from here. Quick as a flash. Harder. Let's ride. Full throttle.
You said something about electrocharge. My team sadly cannot do that, but I think I'm just gonna beat you anyways, it looks like.
Look out below.
Hey, stop fighting! Who are you? I'm terribly sorry. I'm Pukli, the entertainment supervisor at the resort. But that can wait. No one's hurt, are they? He's hurt. And quite right too. He deserves it for attacking us out of nowhere like that. Ah! Tenor Yolotzin was wounded in both body and heart. The joyous battle had been halted, leaving him unfulfilled. Everyone's hurt inside. Ah, the truth. Like a brief storm, a faint thunderclap, half a hiss of flames, a thin pall of smoke. The last survivor of Tenochtitlan swung his stone club with fury, rending heaven and shattering earth, the volcano in his heart about to erupt. Did he hit himself on the head with his own club or something? If anyone's going to erupt here, it should be us. It's a very long story. I need to take him back to his hut to rest. I'll explain everything later. The hut's not far from here. We can meet back up there. I guess we can. Oh, you did not actually navigate.
Time to roll. Look out below. Woo.
He's gone all quiet. What's up with him? I'm sorry for the inconvenience, dear guests. His name is Papa, and he is one of our on-site actors. Is he your Papa? On-site actors? They're quite common in theme parks nowadays. Members of staff who role-play as characters and interact with the visitors. Huh. So you're saying this guy was just acting? Well, he's got the moves. Yes, but also no. Please allow me to explain. We've stationed actors around the themed resort to enhance the immersive experience for our guests. These actors are in character as members of the tribe that once lived here, the Tenochtitlan. There was once a great hero from this tribe, known to all of Natlan, who was named Tenok. Tenok? So this was his home, then Tenoyolotzin is. Tenoyolotzin was a respectful title given to Tenok. It means the honored heart of Tenochtitlan. The idea was for Papa to perform in encounters with other heroes and even to allow guests to test their own martial prowess. Lately though, something's gotten into him. He's been acting erratically and nobody can get through to him. You've seen it yourself, it's like he's reciting a script. What script? It's more like he's writing himself into every scene. Can we not just take off his costume and see what's up? Maybe he needs a doctor. In any case, please accept my sincerest apologies for this mess. We'll have to suspend this attraction until the matter is resolved. It is a costume, right? Please come back with me, dear guests. We'll make sure to properly compensate you for the trouble caused. And what about this Tenoyolotzin fellow? Yeah, if he runs into some other tourists, they might not get off so easily. You're right, but please don't worry. I'll make sure to take care of everything. A tragedy most heartbreaking. The lonesome Tenoyolotzin had yet to fulfill his duty, but now he was beset by baffling, cacophonous interlopers. He could no longer bear witness to such a ridiculous sight, so he pushed aside the three fools who blocked his way and continued onwards, stone club across his shoulder, to traverse the treacherous unknowns ahead. You don't even have a stone club. Wait, he's getting away. Not if I can help it. Pukli takes out a peculiar blowpipe and takes aim at the fleeing figure. Whip! His aim is true and Tenoyolotzin is struck. Thump! The hero sways gently for a moment and then collapses to the ground. There is a human inside, right? Whoa! A sneak attack! Sorry, Papa, but it's time for you to take a nap. I promise we'll find a way to get you better. Have you asked the doctor to check him out? Maybe he just gone a little, loopy. Of course I looked for him. I've chased him from Easy Breeze Market to Wavy Bay. He sure seems dangerous. All right. He was blabbing about Vanjiru just now. Do you think this might have something to do with the story of the 6 heroes of Natlan? Surely that was just another memorized line, right? But he sounded like he was talking to someone. Vanjiru! This was a moment that left no trace in the annals of history. At the very instant those two met, Vanjiru bolted without so much as a backward glance, as if startled by some unseen force. Yeah, it's like there was an invisible actor there or something, and he said Paimon scared them off. Invisible? Well, I have heard some rumors about hidden spirits lurking around these parts. The theme park is haunted. Maybe Papa's gotten himself mixed up in something dangerous. I should find a shaman to help. Isn't that perfect? There should be plenty of tourists from the Masters of the Nightwind at the resort. As it happens, a young shaman did check into the resort this morning, but it doesn't feel right to bother guests with this sort of thing. In any case, I'll investigate the rumors regarding the hidden spirits first, before deciding what to do. Since you've got no other leads, why not let us help out? You go dig around for those rumors and we help you look for the shaman. That's much too kind of you. I wouldn't know how to make it up to 2 guests if they were to spend their vacation on something like this. It wouldn't be a very relaxing vacation if we left this problem unsolved. Exactly. If we wait around, things might get worse. And we've got lots of friends at the resort. It would be bad if they ran into that Tenno Yolotsen guy. So hey, we'd be more than happy to help. Point us in the direction of the shaman and we'll bring him over in a jiffy. Okay then, you have my sincerest gratitude. The shaman arrived this morning and I'm told he's an up-and-coming hotshot in the Masters of the Nightwind. I'm guessing he's probably wandering around the hill in the northernmost part of Wavy Bay. Then that's where we are headed. We'll be right back. Look for the hotshot shaman. Oh no, he can still turn. But not talk. Sometimes. But don't need that no more. Layla. Hello, you two. Is something the matter? Huh? The great hero, Lihuan and Paimon. How fortunate I am to cross paths with you here. You look familiar. Have we met before? Have you forgotten? I'm Layla, the spirit duffer. You, Master Auroron, and the great shaman Sidlali once saved my life. Nah, I wouldn't remember. At least he doesn't spin. Yeah, can't make him spin. Layla recounts an event that happened not too long ago, when you helped a member of the Masters of the Nightwind return his lost spirit to his body. Oh, it's you! Well, you were looking healthy, Layla. I almost didn't recognize you with your hat on. But, did you say Master Auroron? We've had a Layla. Well, it's probably this one. No, wait, a Layla with an A. Yes, I did. I'm currently studying the mystic arts under Master Auroron's tutelage. And does Auroron know about this? Well, it's something of a one-sided teaching relationship. So he doesn't even know he's your teacher. Yeah, the sleepy one is the Layla you meant. I misread. So he doesn't even know he's your teacher. What kind of student are you then? As someone who used to be a spirit duffer, if Sidlali hadn't saved me and Auroron hadn't taught me, there's no way I could have ever become a shaman. The teacher is like a gardener. I'd gladly be one of their carrots and let them water me with knowledge. Oh yeah, you are definitely following into Auroron's steps. Ijuan, do you really think we can rely on this guy? No. Come again? I couldn't hear that very well. Oh, Paimon was just saying how nice it is to run into an old friend. Master often calls me friend as well, but I won't have it. Master is master, and Master's granny is Master Granny. That's just how things are. As for you, most venerable Lihuan, I know that you are friends with the great shaman Sidlali. Which makes you my Master Granny too. I'm afraid it would be discourteous of me to address you simply as friend. Sounds to Paimon like you picked up a lot more than just mystic arts from Auroron. Okay, let's get back to business. Yeah, we're actually here to ask you for your help, Layla. Help from me, rest assured, good masters. Whatever task you entrust to me, I shall fulfill to the best of my abilities. Which there are none. You explained to Natlan what happened earlier. I see. So you think he's possessed. That's right. What's your take on the situation? The Easy Breeze Holiday Resort is indeed a location with vibrant spiritual energies. I could sense that as soon as I arrived. So it wouldn't be amiss to assume that some invisible entity could have been involved. Can you take me to that spot with the swing you mentioned earlier? I'd like to confirm a few things. Sure thing, Layla. We'll show you the way. This is the spot. Just as I thought. What is it? I truly was held back by a epical dominance. Epic, what now? It's a botanical phenomenon. The stems of some vegetables grow incredibly quickly and absorb a large amount of nutrients, impeding the growth of lateral buds and leaves. If you want to encourage more foliage, you have to remove the apical bud at the top of the stem. Master Auroron said that I was once held back by my spirit duffer problem. That is, until I found a way to clip it off the top. And then I blossomed into a healthy vegetable with lush and verdant foliage. I think you should hang out less with Auroron. Teyvat to Layla, you do remember why we're here, right? Of course! It might sound like I'm going off topic, but I was just trying to say that I've discovered some traces of spiritual energy. And please start with that. They are weak and very, very faint. An ordinary shaman might have walked right by without noticing a thing. But I am a great shaman. But I am no ordinary shaman anymore. Thanks to Master Auroron, I've grown into a plant to be proud of. Layla, can you please drop the vegetable metaphors and focus on the matter at hand? We'll have plenty of time to think about stems and buds after we solve this mystery. Yes, of course. Just as Master Granny said, the afflicted actor conversed with some kind of presence here. I'm going to use my clairvoyance and try to follow these faint traces of spiritual energy. It might be possible to glimpse the present's true form. But first, I need to prepare something very important. What are you doing? Carrots! There we go. It's a magic circle of carrots. What sharp eyes you have, Master Granny. These are indeed carrots, and this is a carrot ring. They are not for eating. This is a medium of divination that will help with clairvoyance. In my tribe, everyone has their own unique method of divination. Some use graffiti, others use smoke or water. I use vegetables. Well, that's novel, but does it actually work? Master once told me, do not underestimate the humble vegetable. It is the eyes and ears of the earth, born of the soil, gifted with its spirit and blood. It bears the symbols and memories of the land. Too bad it's not potatoes. You could summon a Kartoffel. Oh, please. Vegetable puns from both sides. Vegetable metaphors in the game. Vegetable puns from chat. Every time you eat vegetables, it's like suckling at the teat of Mother Teyvat, sharing in the histories and mysteries passed down through generations. That's why we eat vegetables and not grass or leaves. Paimon's never eating another vegetable as long as she lives. She'd rather eat slimes. That's a pity, Paimon. You could have a chance to grow your wisdom. Please just continue with whatever you were doing, Layla. Paimon won't say anything ever again. Feel free to speak your mind, Master Paimon. Thank you for allowing me to share my knowledge with you both. Can you please just start already? Of course. Here, Paimon. And you too, Master Granny. Put your hands on my shoulders. It will help you see. Is this safe? I've gleaned from the spiritual traces that the hidden presence is neither powerful nor violent. So yes, I think it's quite safe. Then I'm ready. Alright, let's get started. The fact that it's actually working. Carrot ring! Oh, carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Show me, where's their grave? Carrot ring, oh carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Show me, where did they fall? Please allow me to see. It's a ghost! Hey, we saw that thing while exploring last time. How did things turn out this way? Oh man, my head hurts. Are you okay, Layla? Dead parents? It's double dead parents. The ghosts are dead. I'm fine, but I'm afraid I've reached my limit. Did you see that? Truly remarkable, I dare say. It was like a dream. What did it all mean? All I know is that the usher on the swing is probably the spirit you're looking for, although I'm not sure how it gained the ability to hide itself. Moreover, the spiritual energy traces belong to more than just one usher, which lines up with what we saw. There must be several of them nearby. Are they the cause of the problem? It's hard to say, but it's likely that Actor started to lose control of himself because he was affected in some way by the Usher's departure. If we can track down those Usher, we could at least be able to calm him down. So that's how it is. Vegetables aside, it looks like you've learned some real skill, Layla. I have to work hard not to tarnish Master's good name. What about the ones we saw later on? I, too, am more concerned about what we saw afterwards. The fabric those Usher were gathering around, it looked a lot like the woven scrolls we use in the Masks of the Nightwind. That mysterious place that appeared later, along with the strange figure standing in the carrot ring. It all felt very familiar somehow, but I'm not sure why. That's okay. We can think about that stuff later. For now, we have leads that could help that Tenno Yolotzin guy. Right, but Paimon, Master Granny, I think I'll excuse myself from that. Huh? Why? The truth is, I feel a little uneasy. Didn't you just say you've grown into a vegetable Auron could be proud of? Indeed, but even the carrots are whispering warnings. When the field is filled with crops, frost will come to claim them. That sounds serious. The great shaman Citlali instructed me to come to Nanoxitok to relax, but she also told me to let her know if things started to get strange. Citlali sent you here. Aren't you on vacation? Whether this is a vacation or not depends entirely on the whims of the aforementioned Frost. Right now, all I want to do is rush back to Master's greenhouse. Okay, so you're starting to make Paimon feel nervous now. Fear not, Paimon, the tallest vegetables are always the first to fall to frost. You should be safe for a while, because you are tiny. Oh, and speaking of vegetables, you can keep these carrots. Now that the divination is over, they have turned into spirit mediums for the Asher. Just sprinkle some of their juice into your eyes, and you'll be able to see the invisible Asher. That should help you track them down. Thanks, Layla. I should be the one thanking you. It's an honor to be able to help you out, Master Granny. I'll be going now, so take care and good luck in your search. And there he goes. Do you think he was overreacting? Overreacting or not, let's watch our step. If things go wrong, there are plenty of vegetables taller than us in this garden. Paimon feels a little better hearing you say that. Let's go back to the hut and check on our guy. Paimon hopes that what we learned about the Asher will come in handy. And the carrots are gone. They have carried on.
Kapow! Ooh.
Egg.
Ooh.
Hey. The second to come forward and embrace Tenor Yolotzin was the brave Menilek. That's right. The third was the cunning Sanhash Kompore. The fourth was the young Burkina, and the fifth was Sunjata. Papa, what do you want to do? You can't go looking for them now. They've been gone for hundreds of years. The sixth to go with Tenor Yolotzin was the nemesis from his youth, the giant Tupac. How am I supposed to explain to your mother how you ended up like this? Whoa, he's awake. You're back. Don't worry, he's just reciting lines again. The witch doctor's sedatives are very effective. His erratic behavior earlier was probably due to something agitating him. That's a relief. Anyway, Pukli, we found the shaman and he told us what to do. So it was all because of the Asher. Well, that's a surprise, but knowing should make things easier. Easier? How? The resort's huge. How are we supposed to track down a bunch of invisible Asher? I'll handle that. I'll get my staff to investigate supernatural occurrences around the resort. Things like empty swings moving on their own. That way we might just find our invisible Asher. Sounds like a plan. Given our lack of knowledge on the Asher, this is our only choice right now. Yeah, those Asher are really strange. They look like Monitu, but their colors are way more vibrant, and they seem to be smarter. That's one way of looking at it, but it might be more helpful to think of them as having a soul, because they are dead parents. In Oxytalk's culture, the word Asher has two meanings, one of which roughly translates to benevolent soul. Many believe that Asher are Monitu with a soul, and that's why they are smarter and more approachable. Oh, Paimon gets it. So what's the other meaning? Paimon bets it's got something to do with the spirit of summertime that embodies this resort. That's not a bad guess, but the second meaning is actually something closer to ashes. Nobody could have guessed that from the name. Ashes? Yes, ashes blown over from the Mare Jivari. So the Asher are connected to the Mare Jivari. You may not know this, but there's a vast tract of land to the west of Tenochtitlan that was once the Mare Jivari. It is a place of sorrow born from the abyssal invasion. Warriors were reduced to dust, their souls imprisoned and bound to the land. That is, until the whole Marijivari mysteriously vanished about 20 years ago. It was around that time that the Asher first appeared. Naturally, people made the connection to the Marijivari. No wonder they are so willing to approach the people of Natlan. They are all caught up in the legend of the Marijivari. Hey, Li Huan, Paimon just thought of something. When Layla showed us that strange place just now, it looked like the place we went to search for Bennett before. You don't think... It's possible. Ah, there you go. Getting sidetracked. I'm going to focus on Papa first. Give me a day and I'll round up all the locations where the invisible Asher might show up. What are you going to do about him? I plan to let him stay here for now. He might get unnecessarily stimulated if he leaves this familiar environment. The resort has also designated this a restricted area, so rest assured that no tourists will accidentally come wandering by. That's good. Papa attacked us, but we won't hold it against him. We'll find a way to cure him for sure. And so, Tenno Yolotsin gathered allies from the 6 great tribes. Glittering like the flames of roaring wildfire, they crashed into the mountains of darkness. Stay strong, Papa, even in your imaginary quest to be a hero. And then we wait.
Well, it's been 2 days. Let's go meet up with Yelan. Ooh! Paimon's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective!
It's about time, let's go to the reception and find Pukli. Right, we started that Yelan quest last time. Forgot about that. Ah, you're both here. Hey Pukli, any news? Surprisingly, no. Although I did come across some suspicious information. It dates back to when we were planning the construction of Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Workers near the Tenno Yolotsin huts often complained that their materials had gone missing. The missing materials were soon found in the wilderness nearby, but no one ever admitted to moving them. There were also rumors of workers being frightened by water rippling when there was no wind, or wild beasts being spooked for unknown reasons all around the same area. Well, that sounds just like the work of Invisible Asher, but why'd they only show up in one area? I also found it strange. Maybe there's something special near the huts. Sounds like we'd better conduct some fieldwork. Let me mark the location on your map. In the meantime, I'll head to the huts to check on my staff. Let the investigation begin.
Running late again.
According to Pukli, the hidden Asher should be somewhere around here. Guess that means it's time to use Layla's magic carrots, right? Let's give it a try. Carrot juice to the eye. That smells fresh and yummy. Hey, look, there's an Asher right there, on the lake. Whoa, Paimon can't believe those carrots actually worked. Let's coat the invisible Asher in paint. Sure, let's do something rude. Do something red. Looks really happy. Is it playing hide and seek? Okay. Supposedly there's 2 more. Hey, don't run away. And 1 more. You're not very good at this hide and seek thing. Caught you. This is easier than Paimon thought. Wait, I collared 3, but I didn't catch 3. Ah, monsters! That's why.
Heads up!
Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun!
Oof! Look out below! It's justice o'clock!
Looks like this is the last one nearby. They seem to like us a lot, huh? They're not scared at all. I'll head back to the high. Ha! Li Huan, Paimon. Citlali, what are you doing here? I'm just as surprised as you two, but it's a welcome surprise. I'm happy to see you too, Citlali. Were you also invited to the resort to kick back and relax? If I wanted an easy breezy day, I'd have just stayed in bed. You're just acting cute. So you're here because of Layla, I take it? Sharp as always, Layla told me everything he saw. Everything points towards the Marajivari. So it's really the Marajivari. But didn't it, you know, disappear? If it had really disappeared, then it shouldn't be possible to perceive it in any way. I suspect that it was hidden by some kind of power, which would explain why Layla could see it. But enough of that. I'm not here for the Marajivari either. My main target's the person who showed up in Layla's clairvoyance. Oh. So you know who they are then, Citlali? Do you remember that time we helped Layla get his spirit back? The whole time he was being tricked by that Kokuchu guy. If I'm not mistaken, it was he that Layla saw during his ritual. So I looked into this guy and found out he once escaped from Kinich while using the name Sanka. It turns out he's one slippery rat. Kinich even told me you've crossed paths with him before. We've crossed paths. Wait, there's no way. It's Anjo! Anjo? Is that his real name? It could be another alias. Whatever he's called, he's a clerk who works for the Abyss Order. He's great at lying and great at slipping away. Are you here to catch him, Citlali? So he's an Abyss Order goon. Well, can't let him get away now, can we? That rat. You should know you don't mess with an old lady's pride. Yet that lousy fiend took me for a fool. Just you wait, Granny Itzli's going to make you regret the day you were born. Hey, Citlali, is everything okay? You're making a really scary face. Do you still have the stuff I left with you last time? Stuff? Ihuan, maybe we should take a look. Here is Sunhatch's relic. Alright, it's still in good condition. Now the other one. Take out the map. Well, that's a relief. I was worried Angel might have swiped them from you. I'm slowly starting to remember. That great big liar wouldn't dare show his face around us. Anyway, be careful. He's lurking somewhere nearby. I mean, I remember Andrew in all his appearances. Yes? How can you be so sure? Because he's right over there in that bush. He may have gotten away from us last time, but I made sure to leave a mark on him. That way I can track the rat no matter what hole he decides to crawl into. As long as he's nearby, I'll be able to sense him. I had a vague sense of where he was from the moment I set foot in the resort. I never expected to bump into you two while tracking him though. So you're saying he's nearby? Yes, unfortunately the mark only gives me a rough guide to where he is. Otherwise, I'd have caught him already. We should work together, Li Huan. I get a sense that Enjo might have something to do with that employee's strange behavior. Awesome. With Sidlali here, there's nothing to fear.
Did that grow out of the ground? Hurry up, Brassa! Look out below!
We're good friends, Papa. Our mothers are good friends too. We promised to build this resort together. How am I supposed to face them with you like this? If your mother gets ticked off, she'll get my mother ticked off, and then I'll be in the firing line. If that happens, you better believe I'm gonna make it your problem as well. So, for the sake of our mothers, could you at least answer me and let me know you are listening? Can you really not get him out of his costume? As Tenno Yolotzin gazed upon the vast burning plains, a turbid black tide welled up on the horizon. Alright, I guess I should tell you how our fathers are faring. Hold on! You're awake. It's that old lady. Papa, what is it? What old lady? Silence. Hold them off outside. If you get any closer, the next time you'll be seeing our mothers is from the inside of a coffin. Master Pukli, we're here. Wait, what's going on? You look terrified. Papa, he's awake and he called my mother an old hag. There's something wrong. His illness has gotten worse. Huh. You better go check on him. So this is that out-of-sorts employee. Hey you! Clothes off! You can't just say that to someone. Are you sure? He's definitely not one of the resort staff. Last chance, get rid of that disguise or I'll make you wish you did. Hold on, something's not right. Sidlali steps forward and tears away the costume, but there's nobody inside. All she's left with is a Noctli costume with traces of lingering warmth. You kidding me? He got away. What's going on? Was Tenno Yolotzin hollow on the inside? No, there was someone in this costume alright, but it looks like they slipped away just before we got here. We killed the cucumber. Oh no. Darn it. It must have been Enjo. I can sense the aura of a mark on him. Wait. So the Tenno Yolotzin we met just now was Enjo in disguise. How long has he been playing us along? Probably since the very beginning. Wait, if that's not Papa, then where's Papa? Oh, Archons, I deserve the scolding our mothers are going to give me. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. I can't believe Andrew tricked us again. We have to catch him. Tijuan. Seems he fled in a hurry. My arrival probably threw him off, which means he might have abandoned some things around the camp. Then let's get searching for clues. There he is. I found him. Tch, that old hag. She's even more of a nuisance than I am. Guess I'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. Investigative report, Marijivari. No extant record suggests how the Marijivari could have disappeared. It seems that all related information was erased alongside the Sea of Ash itself. The only speculation that remains to be made comes from an ancient legend. Thousands of years ago, a troop wandered through the lands. For flutes they had swords, and for harps they had bows. They performed for guests and also for foes. They once traveled through the desert, and they also set foot in the blazing Marijivari. But mainstream history dictates that the Marijivari only appeared 500 years ago. Assuming the records of this ancient troop in their heyday are accurate, it may suggest that a temporal disruption phenomenon occurred in the Marijivari. Temporal disruption. Time. Could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten even the flow of time? If Papa isn't Tenno Yolotsen, then where is Papa? Investigative report. Bakunaba. A gigantic beast that appeared on the western side of Natlan 500 years ago, accompanied by other abyssal monsters. Its body was like that of a mountain, and it devoured the tribe's people of the Noctitok. An out-of-control creation, identified as one of Gold's, that once attacked and swallowed part of her body. Lacking in intelligence, its actions are solely devoted to an instinct to devour. It is capable of infinite growth and is functionally immortal. However, unlike Gold's other creations, its immortality does not stem from the power of life, but rather a more transcendent form of abyssal power that may be beyond even our order's understanding. Witches. They are also involved in everything. Investigative report. Secret cave. That sounds important. We found 3 reports, and they are all incredible. About the Marijivari. Andrew failed to uncover the mystery of the Marijivari's disappearance, which is good news for us. But his hypothesis is a little hard to believe. We found 3 reports, they are all incredible. About Bakunaba. All the abyssal monsters that attacked Natlan 500 years ago, Bakunaba was the most terrifying. It was said to have devoured entire villages of tribespeople and could not be killed. Even when it was beheaded or had its body chopped into pieces, the remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out and eventually forming a new, revitalized Bakunaba. What in the... How was it finally defeated then? Through Tenok's sacrifice, he let Sanhach perform phlogiston engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of border spells. Then Tenok allowed himself to be eaten by the beast. With Tenok's body, As the ritual offering, Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom inside Bakunava's belly. The clash between the powers of the Abyss, the Lord of the Night, and Tenok's spirit in Bakunava's body led to a violent explosion that shattered the monster into innumerable pieces. Yet even so, some believe it never truly died, and that its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed in the blast. If the right conditions are met, the beast remains could potentially still grow into a new Bakunava once more. About the secret cave. It seems like Enjo memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it. This is his redrawing of it. Judging by the markings, he must have found his destination. Blah, so why didn't he do anything? Just wasted his time out here putting on a show. Given the cunning he's displayed so far, I doubt he did so without purpose. His act must have been necessary for him to break through certain obstacles. Now that we've read all 3 reports, what should we do next? Let's go to the place marked on the map. Good idea. It looks like we are pretty close. We just have to figure out what the Abyss Order is up to. Let's head out. I mean, considering Sidlali's on the team officially, let's bring her out. Oh wait, the cave is right over there. Right, it's the one we walked into 2 episodes ago. It's where the stitching is. Like that thing over there. The tapestry. That's the word. Looks like we've reached the end. What's this? It looks familiar. That's a Mystic's Arts. That's a Mystic Arts implement from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did it end up here? Loom. Yes, that's the word. Everyone thinks we've seen those around. It can transport us to another place, right? That's correct. Our tribespeople use them to transport themselves to the chambers of weaving or the sacrificial altar of enigmatic land, but this one doesn't lead to either of those places, evidently. Where do you think it goes? The only people who would know where it leads are the spellcaster and anyone who's used it. Unfortunately, it looks like this implement's too old to work. Too old? So old that its spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that Enjo Brett could have found a way around this either. Is there any way to, replenish its spirit to make it work again? What are the chances we are going to make it work again, just so that Enjo can use it? There's a way, but every spellcaster is like a different lock, each needing their own key to open. I'll have to figure out the structure of this implement's lock before we can get it up and running again. Just like that? Wow, Sidlali, you are amazing. Obviously. Look up my name in the Nightwind dictionary and you'll find 3 words. The real Shadil. Shadil? That doesn't sound like a real word to Paimon. Of course it is. It means a shaman who's the real deal. What about what about the definition of Auroron? A culty sham. A sham whose skills you cultivated. No, A shaman who cultivates vegetables. You didn't write this dictionary yourself, did you, Sidlali? That's enough jokes for now. Just give me a moment to look at... Wait, who goes there? We were followed. Whoever you are, come out with your hands up. It's those three. Oh, it's just some usher. You scared Paimon half to death. She thought it was that awful Enjo guy. Odd. Why are the usher following us? Maybe they like us. Pukli told us that usher are the benevolent souls of the Marijivari. They are friendly sorts. You mean how benevolent souls is one of the ways to interpret the word usher? I've heard that said before, but it doesn't solve the mystery of why they followed us all the way here. Hold on, I think I got it. Maybe they are not just being friendly. What else could it be? Maybe they are after something we are carrying. If they are the benevolent souls of the Marijivari, it would make sense for them to be drawn to it. Do the honors, Li Huan. Here is Sanhaja's relic. Sanhaja's relic? Oh wow, the Asher are really happy. They must have seen Sidlali take it out just now, and followed us ever since. A reunion after all these years. What are they doing? The implement. It's active again. But how? It seems the usher were the key we needed for the lock. We might not know who left this implement behind. The place it points to must have something to do with the Marijivari. Should we go and take a look around? Only if you're both ready. We can't wait too long. That brat from the Abyss Order is going to catch up to us sooner or later. Let's go. I'm a little worried about this one, but okay, let's go. Where's it lead? Where in the world are we? I was unaware that such a place exists in Natlan. I can't believe even Sidlali doesn't know where we are. Blast! My connection to the wire has been severed. What does that mean? It means we are probably not in Natlan anymore. Huh? How? We were in the resort just a few seconds ago. I'd explain it if I could. Even though I can't sense the wire anymore, I can still sense the Night Kingdom's presence. This doesn't make sense. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some answers. Rather than standing around and gawking, let's move, but be careful. Well, we can apparently just go back at any time. You say we are not in Natlan, but those are the Natlan tribal flags. Weapons, and one missing. Inscription behind the stone structure. To the giant Tupac, the hammer of justice. To the brave Manilek, the debate club. To the chief of the mines, Sunjata. I don't know what I'm looking at. That's weird. There should be a weapon here, right? There are words carved on the back of this stone. It belongs to Sanhaj. This was Sanhaj's weapon. Where did it go? Could it be the relic? Let's put it there and see if it does anything. Let me look at the others first. To the great runner, Banjiru. Also don't know what I'm looking at. To the young Burkina, the Spear of Justice. Oh. Okay. Anything about the big one? To the everlasting Tenok. His remains are buried here. And then things continue. Well, there's just a random chest here. Don't mind if I do.
Not bad. It's all yours.
A badly damaged wind-worn booklet, with only a few words still legible. Seal the borders, contain the Marijivari, not a task for just one generation. My time runs short, but my thoughts in the sacred flame. I put my thoughts in the sacred flame. Remember, you who follow. Kochanina. Stone tablets. This place feels important. A rather old stone tablet. Most of its inscription is worn away. Kyongozi has been gone for over a decade. Great victory. Built the shrine. Honor the fallen. The inscription is nearly illegible, but a faint name can still be seen at the bottom. You didn't say me what name there. Okay. So that one was important. Bakunava's revival. For the return, must block the Marijivari, hold back the black tide. If I fail and fall, let those who come after glow Harry up. Okay. Nothing else hidden about. A fragment of a weapon once wielded by Sanhaj Kompora, Border Master of the Masters of the Nightwind. It was broken into its current state during the Great War 500 years past. According to Granny Itzley's intuition, it may aid the traveler in some inexplicable way at some future point in their journey. Like this one. Look, the seat in the center. It's glowing. Yuan, do you want to try sitting on it? Really? We're just gonna do that? We just did that. Yuan, Paimon, where are you? Yuan disappeared after she sat on the pedestal. Did she get transported somewhere else? Ah, it's too dangerous. I've got to follow her. Wait, no way. the only one who knows what's happened. I can't just rush in after them. The Tzitzimitl can't stray too far from me either. If we all get trapped inside, we are dead meat. But I can't just walk away. The Abyss Order rat could show up any moment. I can't let him threaten Li Huan and Paimon. Seems like you're caught between a rock and a hard place. This is bad. I have to find a way to inform Alvuika, or at least leave a message that can be passed on to her. Oh my, I'm sorry to be a bother, but may I ask if this is the Hotel of Sacred Flame? What stylish chairs it has. When it rains, it pours. Oh my, could it be the fearsome Granny Itzley, the one who's been chasing me everywhere? When did you get into the customer service industry? Abyssal rat, still running that rodent mouth of yours? Is this another one of your schemes? I admit that I can be somewhat loquacious, and I adore a good scheme as much as the next abyssal rat, but this is my first time visiting this tawdry establishment. I thought I'd be able to reach the Marijivari through that woven scroll. Would have thought it would have taken me here. I guess this is what people mean when they say it's a small world. Oh my, I must be disturbing you during your shift, Granny Itzley. I shall take my leave. See yourself out. My, you are really letting a perfectly good customer go. Won't this look bad for your key performance indicators? Granny doesn't have the time to entertain you right now, so please get your sorry hind out of my sight. Of course, I don't suppose this has anything to do with Li Huan's mysterious absence. We are old friends, you know, me and her. I just thought I should say hello, seeing as I'm here. Or perhaps I should draw your attention to her familiar scent left behind on that chair over there. Might I investigate? Wow, scent? Guess I was wrong about you. Rather than a rat, you appear to be Li Huan's abyssal mutt. Why, I am most offended. Such vitriol from the mouth of a dear old lady, no less. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that a little lost dog would travel 1,000 miles to reunite with its mistress. It's enough to move Granny to tears. Well then, it's Papa. Let the mangy dog perform his trick. Well, you've been taught how to sit, surely. Or do you need a treat to coax it out of you? I must admit, as a representative of the Abyss Order, I am slightly perturbed by your sudden change in attitude, Granny. So not a dog, but a scaredy cat instead. The Abyss Order can't possibly be full of cowards like you. No wonder they are stuck wallowing in mediocrity. Think not of me. I think not of my incompetence as something all my colleagues possess. I am, as you first said, merely a rat subject to the mockeries of others. Being cautious is how a rat survives. No? So, just to be sure that I'm not about to walk into a trap, how about we make a deal, Granny? Papa, the employee who was role-playing a hero, is currently safe. Might I exchange him for a safe passage to the Mare Jivari? As long as I can reach the Mare unhindered, I can guarantee that Papa will return to his friend, and all will be well. What do you think, dear Granny? And what exactly do you want to do in the Mare Jivari? The elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulders of the youth, prying into all their personal secrets. Such flowery speech. It's a pity I can't be bothered to commit it to memory. However, you do best to remember every word I'm about to say. That seems a little unfair. Isn't it the duty of a grandson to listen to their granny? Keep those ears peeled, lest I peel them off your head. The throne behind me leads to a place none of us know about. If you want to go there, you'd best become as compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora. Find Li Huan and Paimon and ensure their safety. Understood. I swear on Li Huan's name to do as you say. You young people are always so keen on swearing oaths. As for an old-timer like me, I prefer a safer approach. I just need you to cooperate for a moment. What do you mean by cooperate? Hush hush, my ratty little grandson. This won't take long. It's Papa. Hold him down. And then Angel was defeated. Utterly. Where the heck are we? We just touched that stone thing and whoosh, now we're here. And Citlali's nowhere to be seen. This place looks like the Night Kingdom. Citlali said she could sense the Night Kingdom's presence just now. Maybe this is why? But why are there traces of the Abyss here? Didn't we get rid of them already? Maybe this isn't Natlan at all. It looks like Natlan, but it's not Natlan. It looks like the Night Kingdom, but there's no wire-up connection. And the Abyss is still around. Wah! Paimon's getting scared. Just thought of something. What is it? Sanhach once cast a border spell. Huh. You talking about that mini Night Kingdom he summoned? Wouldn't that mean the Marijivari is right in front of us? We won't know unless we look. Then let's be careful. Another random chest I can't go to. Shattered spatial rift. Oh, portals? Multiple rifts have appeared in this unstable space, resembling the Night Kingdom. They appear to be connected, as though traveling through one will lead you to another. Well, let's hope whatever we pick doesn't just drop us off a cliff. That was the correct one.
Get to work.
Oh, good. My favorites. This is gonna be a maze. Okay, no map. Amazing. More dogs.
Strike a pose, show no mercy. Carving waves.
Mesmerizing. That too. Oh, and that brought us back. Good.
work. Faster.
These little floaty guys, they won't jump out on us.
Let's shred, Sharky.
Oh, those floaty guys just standing there menacingly?
Need a surfboard?
Surely they won't do anything. Yeah, okay.
The journey's over.
Yep, won't just jump out at us
Shower me with praise.
at all. Oh, this teleported us beyond them. How nice. That's okay, right? That's just a normal thing to find. Or maybe it found us. Where are we now? That doesn't sound inviting. Whoa, everyone thinks she heard a terrifying roar. Yeah. This must be the Marijivari. This makes us true legends among adventurers. And that's probably that thing that one of the notes talked about. That's clearly dead and didn't revive itself a million times over. Oh, going too far on the side burns. No, still burning. Still too far on the side. Okay. I guess we just have the one path ahead of us.
Strike a pose.
No exploring the Marijivari. I mean, it looks kinda dead, so probably not missing out on much. Broken weapons. Is Paimon hearing things or is someone calling us? Probably just a wrong connection. Tijuan, Paimon. Hey, someone is calling for us. It sounds like Tsitlali. I found you at last. Andrew! It's me, Tsitlali. Tsitlali? Well, long time no see, Li Huan and Paimon. I have to admit this isn't what I thought our reunion would look like. He's come back to being Anjo again. Let's beat him up. Hearing the voice of that old hag can come out of my youthful mouth is beyond mortifying. Shut up before I make you. Are you okay, Sidlali? You don't seem okay. I'm fine, my body is back in the main hall, but I used a spell to attach a part of my spirit to this fool's body. This way, I can put him to good use. Whoa, Sidlali's amazing. Paimon can't believe she can actually control Anjo's body. Don't let her fool you, she's not that powerful. I'm only letting her do this because I cut a deal with her. A deal? So you sold your own body? In a partial, temporary and limited transaction? One that allows me to ensure your safety and keep him from threatening us. Anyway, I'm glad you are safe, both of you. Here, this is Sanhach's ritual sword, the Calamity of Eshu. I borrowed it from the chief before I set off from the Masters of the Nightwind. Since we don't know much about this area you are in, it's probably best to keep it close at hand, just in case. Whoa, so this is what he used to summon the Night Kingdom. What a rare and precious treasure. I don't suppose it would be a problem if I just touched it for a moment. In your dreams, we are holding on to this. So stingy. Don't you know that I was the one who found the relics used by Sanhach to open up his passage? I didn't kick up a fuss when they fell neatly into your hands, did I? You could learn a thing or two from someone with my magnanimity, Paimon. Li Huan, Paimon really wants to give this guy a good slap, but she doesn't want to accidentally end up hitting Sidlali. Slap away, it won't hurt me. Well, excuse me, I'm just a clerk. I've never hurt a soul. Is the crime of my wanting to come here and have a look around really deserving of such unjust violence? He's not wrong. Papa wasn't hurt, I checked. But we were tricked. He hurt our feelings. I fully sympathize, Paimon, I do. But as you can see, I now have an old hag bouncing around in my brain. If that isn't punishment enough, then I'm afraid you might as well just kill me. Sounds good to me. Et tu, Li Huan? I thought a hero of your claim would say something in my defense, but here you stand poised to strike me down with a cold blade. As long as it doesn't affect Sidlali. Well said. Let's stop talking about this. Present circumstances dictate that we should be trying to work together. Remind Paimon, since when were we ever a team? This is the Marijivari. It's not like we have a choice. We've been in the same boat since the very start, and our enemies are the metaphorical sea and its storms. You all saw that scary creature just now, right? Although it was also my first time laying eyes on it, my wealth of wisdom tells me that it was likely Bakunava's permeation. If we don't deal with it, it will eat us. If it eats us, it will get stronger. If it gets stronger, it will escape into Natlan and continue eating until there's nothing left. Bakunava? That's the monster that Tenok and the 6 heroes of ancient Natlan fought against. Wait, didn't they defeat it? Ha! You wish! The worst part about the beast is that it has even stronger immortality than the rest of Gold's creations. Its permeation is no simple humus or chalk. It's like mold, and also very old. So I am told. The power contained within it was something that even gold and the Abyss Order couldn't harness. A power that can corrupt even the passage of time. Oh, is it the power of permanence? Is it a stone god? Venti also mentioned something about the contamination of time in the Marijivari. So this monster's the one behind it. We did encounter our fair share of obstacles on the way here. Maybe because people were trying to keep Bakunawa from escaping through the seals. Is that where the Mare disappeared? Wait, we didn't break the seals by coming here, did we? Let's just assume that we are in a different time from Bakunawa for now. But then how are we gonna get home? Our path is clear, Paimon. If the problem lies in Bakunawa's permeation, then in the name of the Abyss Order, we must slay the beast. Why are you acting like a good guy all of a sudden? Pick a side and stick to it, will you? Perhaps if you were more well-read, you would understand. The New Tide Anthology states that principles are defined by their flexibility. Flexible principles are to be, in principle, flexible. In any case, the time has come for us to fight. Can we first slap you because I feel like it? Bakunawa. Scoured by the ravages of time, the power of the Vyop, still harbored within the calamity of Eshu, awakens, as though sensing the presence of a nemesis from 500 years before. Use this power to defend against Bakunawa's attacks. After successfully fending off a special move, the Vyop will unleash a powerful counterblow. Okay, so we need to defend. Once struck by the Vyop's counterblow, Bakunawa will be temporarily paralyzed. Seize this opportunity to unleash the power of the calamity of Eshu and attack Bakunawa's weak spots for a chance to sever its limbs. Attack with the full power of the calamity of Eshu when Bakunawa is at its weakest, to thoroughly defeat it. Though, as legends tell of the terrifying monster's power of revival, it remains to be seen if it might one day rise again. Defeat Bakunawa. This guy's way too big. Okay, that shield did not last as long as I thought. Are you alright, Li Huan? Andrew, why are you just standing and watching? Get your butt over here. Big boy.
Is this our fate?
Oh, I'm bad at the timing of things. Yeah. There we go.
Need a surfboard?
Just like that. Dark Souls Impact. Dark Souls would be if we had to fight it without these gimmicks.
Off we go. Need a surfboard?
You have been disarmed. Not sure if that's good. I feel like I should hide behind these. Maybe shouldn't. If I had to look for a weak point, it would be the symbol on its chest. But we are not looking for weak points around here.
What kind of guy falls behind?
Well, seems we hit each other there. Did we get rid of it? Woohoo! We're awesome! That's the biggest bad guy we have ever taken down. Judging by the potency of the energy we just dealt with, that may only have been one piece of Bakunava's body. But even if it's only one of many, I'm sure it will have left something useful behind. Let's see. Stop right there. You heard her, Anjo. Stay put. What's this now? Ah, your companions, naught but arrows in your quiver, fit only to be strung, shot, and then abandoned. Li Huan, remind me, who was it who dealt the crucial blow to Bakunava just now, Is this how you treat the backbone of your team? Backbone? Keep dreaming. What exactly are you after? All that is unknown etches itself into the desires of my soul. The corpse of Bakunava may be laden with ancient treasures it once devoured. Surely such artifacts would be priceless. Try harder. You've been hunting for clues about the Marijivari since Li Huan's arrival in Natlan. There's no way your end goal is something so vague. You can't lie your way out of this one, Anjo. What secrets are you hiding? We're not giving up until you spill the beans. Lie? Why, I'm not lying at all, but since you insist, I'll grace you with a story. Many years ago, there existed a kingdom in a broken land. The king was wise and powerful. He loved his people and was beloved by them. Later, when a powerful enemy attacked the kingdom, the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, his most steadfast follower succeeded him. Yet evil still lurked in the shadows, its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more the kingdom was plunged into torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, splitting it into factions. The wicked king was slain and his people were exiled from the land. These exiles split into two different groups. One of those chose to accept their exile and abandoned their homeland forever. The other group refused to leave until they were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of their nation. They lived in neglect for millennia until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these exiles were the first to raise their weapons. Although they were destitute, not a single one of them retreated or fled. With the same stubborn spirit that made them never abandon their homeland all those years ago, they fought and died until, at last, only one remained. You're not going to tell us that survivor was you. It seems like eating too many slimes really can make someone a dullard. I was just guessing. Where'd you get off being so mean? In any case, that man's name was Tenok, and the lost settlement was known as Tenochtitlan. Its people were warriors who wielded the power of Animal. Some people named the place where their bones were purified the Windless Land. While their brothers and sisters, who 500 years before departed from their homeland, headed to the true land of wind, there they were known by another name, the Muratans. However, that's a story for another day. Does this mean you were one of these Muratan people? Really? Is he lying again, Seedlani? Don't shout so loudly or you will kill off all dear Li Huan's brain cells. As for your beloved Granny Itzli, she can no longer respond to you. What did you do to her? Nothing of consequence. I merely drove her away. Stories all have a purpose, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this one, as it has allowed me to familiarize myself with some of Bakunava's powers. From now on, that old hag shan't be bothering us anymore. You sneaky, lying, scheming, evil abyssal rat! Flexible principles, Paimon, flexible principles. See, that is where your problem lies. You never listen to what others have to say. Who exactly are you and what's your objective? Li Huan, I've never seen the glory of Windagnir perish, buried beneath the snow. Oh, I have seen the glory of Windagnir perish, buried beneath the snow. I have witnessed the Sun Children dancing in their white night, and beheld the magnificence of Gurabad submerged in the sea of sand. I have touched the vessels of flesh and blood, the Moshiri ceremonial site, the broken colossi of Remuria, and brushed my fingers across the soiled colors of the murals in the Wukup Chasik Tower. I know how Mondstadt's old aristocracy was overthrown, how the people of Liu began the great migration of the Guili Assembly, and how the loyalists of Orobaxi fought against the disciples of Narukami. I even know the people of Tenochtitlan perished in battle, and how the Muratans left for a distant land. But none of these places in my memory belong to me. They are like shooting stars, merely flitting across my sky with a spark, then fading away into nothing. Li Huan, Paimon, I serve the Abyss Order, but the Order is not my home. What about you? Where's your home? Ah, so you cannot answer that, or perhaps you do not wish to answer. Very well, I will be heading deeper to continue my investigation. Maybe we shall never see each other again. That I do not believe, with how often you've come back so far. But know this, Li Huan. Without the power of Bakunava, you will never be able to enter the true Marijivari. Allow me to leave you a final parting gift. Flower. What is this? This is the flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fires turn me into ashes, you shall see the glowing embers of this flower shining through the dark smoke. Hey, you are called Enjo, right? If you find any secrets, remember to come back and tell us. Or at least give us your name. Your real name. Granny Itzley, why I swore I had driven you away. Me? By the likes of you? Granny just wanted to see if you had any other parlor tricks up your sleeve. So that's how it is. Granny will always be Granny. I apologize for my hubris. If that day does come, I promise I will. And with that I bid you farewell, you monuments on my journey, until we meet again. If there truly is a homeland I have forgotten, could it be within this realm of smoldering, shattered time? You're back. Are you alright? We are okay. That's a relief. I couldn't see what Andrew was up to. Unreadable to the very end. Now that I think about it, when Andrew was hiding inside Tenno Yolotzin, I don't think he was able to enter this place. But he knew you would come, and he planned to use you. Naturally, he was certain you would somehow find a way. But he didn't bet on Sidlali showing up, which threw a wrench into his works. We always knew this guy wasn't like the other Abyss Order goons. But Paimon never thought he'd have so many secrets, and asking him for answers only left us with more questions. Just like this place. I'll check with Mavuika. I have a feeling she'll know something about this place. I let Sidladin scout the area, and it found a stone tablet behind the temple. It just so happens there were some names written on it. Names? Yeah, we saw those. Some of them have been eroded beyond recognition, while others are barely legible. They are the names of the former Pyro Archons. Huh. I have an inkling this place may have been put together by the Pyro Archons 500 years ago. They must have made it to deal with, or at least temporarily contain, Bakunava. But the exact methods they used are still a mystery. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you don't tell anyone else about this. For now, at least. So Debate Club was a Pyro Archon. No, those are the 6 heroes. But the graves we found beyond the throne. Then, can we keep looking around this place? Of course, but you shouldn't stray too deep. Especially you, Li Huan. Got that? The spirit tracer left on Enjo seems to have been consumed by a strange power. Whatever's wrong with the Marijivari, we are definitely not equipped to handle it right now. I need some time to look into all this. Of course, if I learn anything useful, you will be the first to hear about it. Is there anything else you'd like to know? How's the employee who was acting up earlier? Papa, he's fine. Anjo told me that he previously disguised himself as a tourist and adopted the name Hein. He then approached Papa and the two of them really hit it off. In the end, Anjo fed Papa enough Afi meat to knock out a Tetankasaurus. He's probably still snoozing it off in a corner of Tete Isle somewhere. Classic Anjo. I should really be heading home. For a senior citizen like myself, this excursion has been a headache and a half. Thank you, Tsitlali. I didn't ask for anyone's thanks. But, well, if you really want to express your gratitude, remember to come and visit your granny more often, okay? Lava Walker's Resolution. A flower gifted to you by Anjo. Once a delicate bloom, freshly picked. When did it become like this? Lava Walker's Resolution. Notes discovered in the remains of Bakunava. My 14th pause to rest. I don't know whether it's day or night. There's no wind. I thought I was going to die. The monsters ate my left hand and chunked out my lower back. My medical supplies are dropped. Archon knows where, so there was no treating my wounds either. But today, as it turns out, was my lucky day. I didn't expect to meet a man here. He calls himself Noct, and he used a flower that blossomed among the ashes to stop my bleeding. He even warned me about getting close to the beasts, because they would eat even their own kind. I asked him where he was from. He said he came from a place called Tenochtitog, but that's not his hometown. Strangely, he doesn't remember where he was born. But who am I to question him? Noct left without taking a rest. He said he was running out of time. He warned me to head back before it was too late. With my body as it is now, it might be too late already. I am prepared. I know this is my last adventure. I swear to use every last drop of blood in my body to uncover the secrets of this place. As sure as I am the great adventurer Stanley. Hans, so long as you make it back to Mondstadt safely, my efforts have not been in vain. For day should come when another member of the guild returns here. I hope they can find the records I left behind. Ad Astra Abyssosque. I remember Stanley from all the way back in Mondstadt, and Hans was pretending to be Stanley. I think this was Bennett's quest. Bennett's character quest.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
And so it all loops together. That was his parable. I remember also making that joke a few times. Anyways, that's all to do in here. What's the achievement we got? Until the day that the fires turn me into ashes, witness Andrew embark on his unknown journey. And we got a new avatar, I'm sure, because that's the reason I knew I wanted to do this one. The scholar who crossed the Mare Jivari. And I still have not finished all the quests for our little dragon friend. But now, let's return to helping Yelan. Because that quest goes away in 3 days and 7 hours, so Today is the last chance.
Well done, you two. Right on time.
Yes, definitely. Any developments?
The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's two lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods. It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidus Harbor as well.
What if those aren't the real goods, though? Should we investigate them just in case?
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidus Harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the Dark Financier.
What a trustworthy name.
As an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Millilith's lighthouse. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you two inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
Understood. I'll keep it stealthy.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
Yeah, we are kinda always same height, huh? Oh yeah, the item. Do I still have it equipped? Yes.
All set?
Ready to go.
All right. We'll meet back up here once you're done.
The suspicious ship is moored near the wharf. Once you have swept the area and captured all available evidence, you will need to investigate the cargo on the pier. In order to successfully collect evidence, you need to line up the partial images from the files with the view through the imaging device until you get a perfect match. Okay. So the sail. How perfect is perfect? Oh. They all need to match it. Okay. That's not perfect at all, but sure. What's with this mark? It looks like someone deliberately painted it there. Something's wrong. Let's try find the rest of these marks. There's one right behind me. There, that mark. It's the same as the others. Very well hidden. Oh, and it's only visible through the viewfinder. So no easy walking around. Marked rate must belong to the bad guys. One more somewhere. Oh, boat. A marked ship. I think it was a lifeboat.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go. But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Huh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Galen!
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device. I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork.
So he's labeling the goods. But why? What message is he trying to send?
Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
Is he making a bomb?
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board, and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
We've made it this far. We'll come with you.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourself so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani. So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
They're trying to plant carrots. No! We must stop them at all cost.
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful.
If I find something concerning, is it okay if I deal with it right then and there?
By all means. I trust your judgment.
Let's blow it all up or throw it overboard.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
Oh, Excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before, at Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh? You... Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You...
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns this ship.
And you were not invited.
Yep. Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
We don't have much time. She's giving us an opening. Let's use it.
Alright, then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes. What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together. And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says.
It's written in code. Luckily, we have the cipher.
Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
A formula made by mixing certain substances. Not very complicated, but the steps are rendered in great detail. Dirty socks cargo, yes. By mixing the three main ingredients in the prescribed proportions and the specified order, the desensitization effect is significantly reduced, allowing small fireworks to function as detonators. Install them in the locations shown, then use a timer to control the explosion timing such that the ship's hull may be destroyed in open waters. Sink their goods so that they can't take part in the auction. After that, the investigation forces of both Fontaine and Liyue will focus their attention on me. Don't worry, the boss won't play us out. Evacuate on your own, then pour your heart into acting out how grateful you are to have miraculously survived. Wait out the heat for 6 months, then move to finish this matter. All you need to do is bury the 15 million more the boss promised at the 7th sentry post. No need to contact me. I might have been correct about explosions.
Well, what does it say?
It's a shopping list. If I'm right, they are planning to dispose of the goods by blowing up the ship.
Blowing up the ship? Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities on their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Maybe you shouldn't scream. Scamface needs to protect the person at the top, so he's diverting attention to an ever bigger problem and cutting off all our leads in the process.
Okay, Yelan was right. This guy is a complete lunatic. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
Act now! Can act now, or can look around. It's not all day that I am on a boat. Surely I had to go and see that. Yalan's distraction is holding. This is our chance, but we need to hurry. Let's act now. Find and dismantle all bombs based on the marks. Alright. That's the bomb on the bow take care of. Other ones here. Is there a time limit? Wait, there's one up there somewhere. Can I get there? Okay, I'm allowed to climb. The music is being hectic, but there's not a time limit or anything. Okay, don't walk into them. What are we missing on the roof? Scam face.
Alright, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care of.
Oh, you were up there talking.
Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
Yelan! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. Where are Corday and Dodomani?
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's quite unfathomable.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course. So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Boer for an auction in 2 days.
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Our sincerest thanks.
I think we made him angry. He would have really wanted to explode.
You to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, try something desperate?
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction. But now we've ensured that they will. So he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction. At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
And if he does decide to continue with the auction, that also works in our favor.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier.
Okay, that means, can we go over this again?
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language. We're in the home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
A plain-looking envelope containing an invitation letter for an auction at Hotel de Boer. The most critical showdown in the case of the Dark Financier begins with this very event.
Alright, time to meet back up with Yelan. Our destination? A very important auction at the Hotel de Boer. This is our chance to catch the culprit behind this whole scheme.
Good evening, patrons. Allow me to escort you to the auction.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little nervous. But we gotta keep it together. This is our best chance to catch these guys. Wow! This place is packed. Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something?
Will Yelan dress up for the occasion? Feels like the best time to show off your outfit. Hi, please.
Oh, wait! The people we're after are hiding here too! It's time to get serious. Paimon knows just the thing!
Paimon.
What? It's not like we're rich like the rest of these people. We need a little something to blend in. Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
I want a pair of detective glasses too. No, you can't just put on your treasure hoarder mask.
Too bad. Paimon doesn't have another, but she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler pair.
Well, you two seem raring to go. Good to see you're not nervous.
Here comes the bride. Yeah.
But remember, the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow your breathing, tone down the emotion. We don't want to stand out.
Yellow?
Calm the emotions, Paimon.
It is you, right? It must be you.
I don't think we are the ones who need to worry about keeping a low profile. Next to the most dazzling lady in the room, we'll be invisible.
Well, I am the current owner of the Genshin Tea House after all, as well as an honored guest at this auction. So, I thought something with more of a Fontanian flair might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion. Why? Does it look bad?
No, not at all.
You look great. It's perfect.
All right. Well, let the vacation begin. We have an auction to crash.
Yelan and Paimon. Two people who don't stand out.
You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
We sure make a great team. But now that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
This time your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being auctioned. When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
We bid however much we want. I'm gonna go all out.
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to a warning, or even disqualification. But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit. So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more chaos we create, the better. The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer is likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts. After the incident with the ship, several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our target should be among them. And I'm sure he's terrified, because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier. Not to mention the buyer has limited funds at his disposal. The Dark Financier likes to work in small sums at a time, so his scapegoat can't go too overboard with the bidding.
Got it. We need to put pressure on them. The more desperate they get, the better.
Okay, so complicated stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous too.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things. And to see if anyone starts to squirm.
And then I put an arrow between their eyes.
One thing going wrong might not be enough to slip him up. But target him again and again, and trust me, he'll feel the heat. Once the auction is over, we'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little chat.
Sounds like a plan. We won't let you down.
Yeah! We're on a winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
Well then, let's act.
Here comes the catch.
The time is right. Should start investigating. Find all the buyers wearing badges. A badge that has been all the rage among tea enthusiasts lately. It was being worn by several buyers who signed up for the auction after the cargo ship incident. A scapegoat must be hiding among them, so it is imperative to track down all buyers wearing this badge. Oh, you are a very suspicious one. This is the lady wearing one of those badges, but there is nothing too suspicious about her outfit or demeanor. Oh boy. How much? Did I hear that right? They don't put amateurs on the front row. Those guys don't mess around. Hey, we won one. A nervous gentleman. He's displaying the badge very prominently. A buyer with a badge. This one doesn't seem to stand out in any way, but he has a mustache. Would be fun if you actually lose this much money. Target locked. Discreet collector. Bid frequency medium. A collector with a low profile bidding style has appeared several times at important auctions. Although they haven't been attending auctions as frequently as before, their bids are always focused on the most precious of pieces. Famous fashionista. A lavishly dressed lady. Based on your intel, she's a well-known figure within Fontanian fashion world, a regular at fashion exhibitions and events, and an avid collector of unique accessories and trinkets. Records show that she has participated in such auctions multiple times before. Art critic. Bid frequency high. A regular commentator for publications like The Steambird. This affluent connoisseur with refined artistic tastes is a fixture of the auction house scene. However, their unusually late appearance at this particular auction raises some questions. Surely it's the mustache and not the person raising some questions.
He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire. No mistake, that's our guy.
Shoot him.
His tea aficionado pin is a special color. Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole. Which means the two don't know each other well at all. That's something we can use to our advantage.
Once the auction is over, you all meet up outside the Hotel de Roar. Officer Adler arrives with your new double agent in tow. After checking the list of auction participants, you are able to confirm his identity. He turns out to be an ordinary clerk who ran into some financial trouble. Perhaps desperation was what drove him to take such a risk. time for a bold and daring plan.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase. Should be a wonderful addition to my home decor.
Did you see those tea sets from Chenyu Vale? People were bidding on them left and right. My goodness, those final numbers. Far too high for my pocketbook.
This was not how it was meant to go. Where did those two come from?
Whatever your employer is offering you, the Maison Gardiennage will double it.
You! I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that so? Well, you might be interested to know that this hitman over here is also on a need-to-know basis. If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them. All he can do is follow orders, I suppose.
Eliminate?
You lucked out, kid. Getting cornered by the law just saved your life.
No, this can't be happening. The boss said that even if I got sent to the Fortress of Meropide, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut, and he would find a way to get me out. And he even paid me $3 million in advance. On that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a few more years. But then, one auction goes wrong. Just one. And what? He's afraid I'm gonna talk? So now I'm just collateral damage?
Well, you just talked, so...
You're risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more cash. Compared to what he's making, what you get in return are nothing but the scraps.
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need them to tell you where this ends?
No need. I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
All you need to do is arrange a meeting with your boss and have a little chat.
My boss, he's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3 times, to pick up the advance, to go over the plan, and to get the funds for the auction. The best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver the goods. There's a certain method I can use to get in contact with him in case of emergencies.
All right then. But first, we need to search your home for evidence related to the case.
Phew! Mission accomplished.
So is that a fake hitman?
You managed to get through to him so fast, Yelan. Paimon almost couldn't believe it.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. All it took was a sincere negotiation. Once I laid his interests out on the table, it didn't take much for him to realize he stands to gain more with us than his boss. Plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the deal. Especially you, officer. You make an excellent hitman.
What a surprise!
Well, it's been a while since I've gotten to tap into a villain like that. Thought I could have pushed it a little more, honestly.
Are you kidding? Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
I knew it was fake, and I still felt myself tensing up.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday or Dodamani?
The Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered. They're just waiting on our signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to Beta Harbor. The Millilith are pursuing Scamface, so that just leaves Corday. Tail him, but be sure to keep your distance. We don't want him to tip anyone off.
You got it. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
All right then. We'll reconvene 12 hours from now, when our new double agent will lead us into the Lion's Den. It's time for the Dark Financier to face the music.
Oh, what are we gonna play? Huh. That's unexpected. That has nothing to do with anything that I did on stream, I think. But it's something I've been waiting for a long while. And wondered if there was anything to do with it at all. Like, I think it's been months since I gave my gems to someone.
All right, this is where the boss told me to bring the goods. This area is full of apartments and warehouses for rent. The Maison Gardiennage came through not too long ago to keep trouble off the streets. I guess boss thinks it's safer to operate right under their noses.
Yes, months.
Now, to arrange an emergency meeting, we need to activate a series of mechanisms to send him a signal.
I think it was like in April or something.
But to tell you the truth, I have no idea how to activate them. The only hint boss gave was that the code had something to do with colors. Maybe he was planning to give me more information after the auction, but that plan fell through, obviously.
Paimon was hoping it would be smooth sailing at this point. But no, of course. There's yet another obstacle.
It's fine. It's fine if you didn't catch it. It's not relevant to what we are doing.
Well, after all the investigating it took us to get this far, figuring out what to do with these mechanisms should be a piece of cake.
If all goes to plan, this should be the last phase of the investigation. It's a shame, I know. But all good things must come to an end.
No time to waste, I'm ready.
All right, then let's see those detective skills in action.
An urgent message left for the scapegoat by the Dark Financier. With the only hint being that the code has something to do with colors. Comparing the image with the current state of the area should give you enough to lure the enemy into a trap. Door definitely has a different color though. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, something happened here. The Blue Lotus turned into something else. Well, there's no flower at all here. The image shows a pot of Sumeru roses. Wasn't Doramani a Sumeru native? Something's fishy here. Based on the image, there should be a Marcotte here. Color signal is clear as day. Any other flowers? Or lack thereof? Still find that the door looks most suspicious. Okay, we can't see the roof. Are you sure it's not the door? There are tea leaves from Genshin Vale too. Looks to be leftover goods from the transaction. Oh yeah, there's no pot here.
All right, the mechanisms have been activated. Now, all we have to do is wait for our target to take the bait.
You know what? For some strange reason, Paimon's not nervous at all.
My dear Monsieur Diderot, here to make excuses for your complete failure at the auction? Or to fish for a bigger cut?
Oh my, so dark.
Accidents happen, of course. What I care about is whether you have the spine to deal with the consequences.
So you do believe in consequences. Seems a bit ironic, coming from the likes of you.
Oh? A trap, I presume. I've set a fair share of those myself.
Goodbye.
I suppose it's about time I stumbled into one set by someone else. No matter. Sometimes you take a chance on someone who turns out to be a disappointment. It's happened before. It's not easy to earn the dark financier Rovere Pelliccia's respect, but I must say, you three detectives are a force to be reckoned with. I suppose congratulations are in order. 6 months of planning and execution was all it took to take down a Mora laundering organization decades in the making. I have to hand it to the Fontaine and Liyue authorities. Your operation really has been a roaring success.
Why is the Dark Financier so polite? Not the kind of crime boss Paimon was expecting.
He's a movie villain. It's over. You better come quietly.
Oh, do be serious. You thought you'd corner me, and then what? I just surrender?
If you want to do this the easy way, then yes. You know you're out of options.
For 2 months, I've watched you and Officer Edler dismantle my organization piece by piece. As you cut off my limbs, gouged out my eyes, deafened my ears. I was helpless to stop it.
His hands are huge. What's going on there?
So you're planning on taking us down with you, is that it? Never heard that one before.
My livelihood is in tatters, Agent Yelan. Hundreds I had working under me, hundreds. And now, they're either locked up or useless. Corday is the only one who still has some value. My Mora laundering days are over, we both know that. And considering how your operation's been progressing, it was only a matter of time before you locked on to me. I'm usually one to quit while I'm ahead, but you see, there's only so much a man can lose before he starts to get rather angry. So, Agent Yelan, even if the only score I get to settle here today is ending your precious life, well, that's a high I'll ride straight to the bank.
You and what army? Better not just be 4 robots.
Ah! Clockwork Mecha! Paimon takes back what she said! This isn't very polite at all!
An old military model. Bet these go for big bucks on the black market. You two have been a huge help, but this fight is mine. 'Cause as it so happens, he isn't the only one who has a score to settle here. If he wants to bring on the drama, then I'm more than happy to give him a show. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Sorry. 2 robots. Oh, okay. There's more of them.
Game's up. Fun's over.
They're just infinitely spawning robots.
Unbelievable. You've bested me. Fair and square.
Any last words? Perhaps a bit too dramatic, isn't it? I'd rather not give a soapbox to a piece of scum like you. No, I think I'll say my piece instead. You can pretend to have seen the error of your ways, but it doesn't matter, because you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life. And every moment of every day you'll be cursing the greed that put you there. Every coin of dirty money that you've pocketed over the years is just another nail in your coffin. And all you'll be able to do is curl up in the corner of your cell like a dying animal and waste away whatever remains of your pathetic life.
You're not a detective, no. You're some kind of demon.
If you knew what's good for you, you'd have walked away from this fight. But it's too late for that now.
Bonk.
Whew. After 6 months of hard work, I finally get to tick off the mission accomplished box at the end of the case file. Take this guy back to the court of Fontaine to stand trial. Don't let him try anything. With any luck, we'll get to send him off to prison before the day is out.
And it's already evening.
Miss Yelan, Traveler, Paimon. As a personal thanks for all your help, you deserve half of the bonus I'm getting for this case. I will also request that the Maison Gardiennage extend our utmost thanks to our partners in Liyue.
I appreciate the sentiment, Officer Edler, but that's too kind. I was just doing my job. I can't, in good conscience, accept even a single Mora. I'll have to pass up any invitations for banquets or tea tastings as well.
We'll take the Mora.
If you want to reward someone for going above and beyond during this operation, it should be the Traveler and Paimon.
Well, if you insist.
Wow. Paimon's had her detective cap on for so long, analyzing all those clues and trying to uncover their schemes, that her brain hurts. But at the same time, she feels smarter than before.
Oh no, Paimon, the smart is escaping your body.
Maybe Paimon really does have what it takes to be a real detective.
Well, if you're interested in this line of work, we're heading to the Maison Gardiennage to get a confession out of these guys. Did you want to tag along?
You really mean it? Yes! 100% yes! Oh, is that okay, Traveler? Paimon's gonna go with Officer Edler and learn some cool new detective skills! Who knows? Maybe they'll come in handy someday.
Go ahead. Have fun. Who better to watch over you than a police officer?
Alright! Then let's rendezvous outside the Palais Mnemonia!
This is a rare moment where Paimon initiates us splitting up.
Well, both our lives can get back to normal now, Traveler. After talking about it for so long, I finally have the chance to enjoy a real vacation. Mind humoring me for a bit, Traveler?
I'd be delighted.
what a nice night. Fresh maritime flowers, fragrant perfume from the shop on the corner, the rich aroma of coffee beans, all blended together in the night breeze. Makes for quite the relaxing atmosphere. If only we were on a rooftop terrace somewhere, enjoying a few glasses of sparkling wine and getting pleasantly tipsy.
Hey, you're on a vacation now. Why not? You deserve to celebrate. Let's cheers to a job well done.
All right, then let's look for a place to stop. I wonder what special drinks the hidden taverns of this city offer. Oh, but first, I wanted to head to the Confrérie of Cabriere before it closes. Mind helping me pick out some perfume to go with this outfit? I also heard about the intricate timepieces, clockwork furnishings, and fine jewelry you can get around here. There should be quite a few souvenirs worth perusing.
The longer you work, the more you want to spend. Alright, I'm done for a shopping spree.
Well, with the most cultured traveler in all of Teyvat by my side, I should take advantage of this opportunity. I'm counting on you not to steer me wrong.
And then we went on a date.
I'm satisfied. This has been a nice trip abroad. A very nice trip indeed. I wish I could take my time, maybe extend my stay a few more days. No one likes to be rushed on vacation.
Wait, I thought you were going to enjoy your time off. Why does it sound like you are about to go back to work?
It can't be helped. Duty calls. I still have to write up a formal report on the case and develop a more sophisticated cargo inspection system. Then I'm off to the location of my next assignment. Nodcry.
Dun dun dun. Everybody's going to Nodcry. That's where Paimon and I are headed to next. Is your business there urgent? Has something happened?
No, nothing like that. Just meeting an intelligence partner to decide on a mutually beneficial agreement going forward, and to set some boundaries. I'll fill you in later. For now, why don't we take a picture together to commemorate this exciting trip to Fontaine?
And you taking me under your wing.
That's right. After this, I know I can trust you to have my back, Traveler. Or should I say, Agent. I say we put the forensic imaging device to use one last time to take this picture. Perhaps we'll cross paths in Nodcry. If so, I hope this collaboration was just the first of many.
And we got a keepsake photo with Yelan. All the memorabilia today. There it is. After efficiently tracking down and completely dismantling the money laundering team of the Dark Financier, you enjoy a brief vacation in Fontaine with Yelan. To commemorate this mission, you took a snapshot with the forensic imaging device. Give me all my rewards. Now to the next thing we started and haven't finished yet. It's not on here, but it is back on the island. I think it's this one. Last time, well, not last time. Second to last time, we had a fishing contest. With these two.
This should be the place from the picture. Look! Aurora and Aoife are here! Hello?
Ah, now that sounds like a happy Paimon. Great. No need to be on guard then.
Please, even an angry Paimon is harmless.
Watch it, buddy!
All you gotta do is give her a treat.
Hey! Paimon's not Kakuku! You can't just give her a cracker and call it a day! Okay, maybe that would help. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Paimon's in a good mood today, and you're not gonna tease her out of it. Hold on. Speaking of Kakuku, where is he? Don't tell Paimon the Capybara King gobbled him up!
What? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Kakuku has joined hands with the enemy to bully us.
Bully you? Kakuku? Good one, Auroron!
That wasn't meant to be a joke.
Huh?
Then the so-called enemy is...
He said his name was Kakasha.
Kakasha and Kakuku?
Wait, so does that mean he's an Asha? An Asha that can talk?
Whoa, hold up. Auroron is embellishing. Let me explain. Kakuku is, playing hide-and-seek around here with an Asha.
And by that, we mean that they're allied against us.
Because you can't find them.
Kakuku is fast, and Kakasha can disguise himself. So, we face a crafty enemy indeed.
We played round after round with the little guys before you showed up. And listen, Kakuku is a beast at this game. Am I proud of him? Yeah, but man, I'm getting worn out.
It's your own fault for not going to Coach Yansan's fitness class.
Seriously, having to search up and down for these little guys round after round, my back's killing me.
Of course it is, because you didn't go to Coach Yansan's fitness class.
All right. I get the picture. I'll go when we get back. Happy?
Hey! Shouldn't you do a little more seeking right about now? Who's gonna track down Kakuku and Kakasha if you keep bickering like this?
Ah, well, that brings us to the perfectly good lemon that just fell right into our lap.
Me? Again?
Mm-hmm.
Fine, I'll go.
You got this, other granny. Oh, and you too, Granny Paimon.
Just have fun, and call us if you need help.
Wait, I thought we were gonna be Ashas as well.
Oh no. Please don't tell Paimon you're gonna hide with them and force us to find you, too.
That's right. From now on, I'm Orasha, and he's Ifasha. Gotta go hide. Good luck.
Bro, what the... sorry, guys. Mind humoring him for a bit?
Don't worry, I have more than enough energy to spare.
Thanks, you two. Guess that means I should get hiding.
Kakuku! Kakasha! Arasha! Ifasha! Ready or not, here we come!
Play a thrilling game of hide and seek. Auroron, are you in here?
What the? It's an Asha disguise!
Shade of pink is so familiar.
Again?
Aoife, you are so very good at this hiding thing. You could have at least ducked.
Didn't make it too hard for you, did I?
Nope. You sure didn't. Neither did you. You brat.
Whoa, that was fast. Guess I should have picked a better spot. No. I mean, nice job by the granny.
Okay, nobody hiding up here. I'll just rub it gently.
You got this, bro!
Where are you going, bro? Oh, grab it, it said.
Oh dear, oh dear! We did it! Finally! That was too much work. Oh, you must be Kakasha! You and Kakuku make a really impressive duo. And as part of a formidable duo herself, Paimon would know. Oh, impressive, bro!
See what I mean? When those two join forces, it's almost impossible to beat them. Kukuku, I can officially say you've earned your certificate in the art of concealment. From now on, you can call yourself a master trickster.
Oh, wow! You're the best, bro!
Oh, hey, what about me? I was the one who played with you the most.
You're awesome too, bro!
Huh. I think he has something to give us.
More egg. An egg with a few?
Oh, another gift egg. And another picture too. I think I've seen this symbol around the Easy Breeze Market. Oh, bro. Why does it feel like we've got another challenge coming our way?
Huh? Is this some kind of secret treasure hunt hidden around the resort? I have to see it through.
See it through, bro! Seems like Kakuku is having a blast! Well, you can't have an adventure without the Traveler and Paimon! What do you say? Wanna check it out?
Definitely. Let's see it through.
All right. Guess I'm along for the ride then.
Head to the market. Where exactly are we going? Let's just teleport.
Found it. We were right about the Easy Breeze Market.
Easy Breeze Market!
Chill, bro. I know you're excited, but we've got to get the lay of the land first.
Step on up, dear patrons. Pick an egg, any egg. Let this be your lucky day.
Hey, it's the shop where you can buy an egg daily. Buy, I mean just take one. It doesn't cost anything.
Test them out, free of charge. What do you say?
Oh, so this is where the picture was leading us. This must be where the gift eggs come from. Well, let's see how far that lucky streak gets us.
Step right up. The gift eggs are all set for the picking.
You first.
Seriously, bro? Don't tell me you actually buy into the whole bad luck to go first thing. Fine, fine. Have it your way. By the luck of the Asha, give me something good.
Rack.
Whoa! Saurus crackers! Score!
Oh.
You don't like Saurus crackers, Aoife?
Oh, don't get me wrong, we both love them. But when it comes to gift eggs, they're not exactly one of the better prizes.
Whatever. Anything that tastes good is fine by me. Here, everyone can have some. Make fun of me all you want, bro. Just wait until you get one of those weird magma eggs and see if I help you then.
Impossible. You can never resist helping people. Now, is there a special ritual I should do before opening the egg?
Whatever you think will bring you good luck, I guess.
Got it. Flower Feather Clan Patrol Team, open up!
Crack.
Huh?
Whoa! It's the Flower Feather Clan specialty Sing Your Heart Out! Oh, guess that ritual actually worked.
Nice. I'll take anything but Mystique Soup, honestly. I'm so tired of that stuff. Guess I lucked out with this huge tub of candy. Dig in, everyone.
You're the best, bro!
After making a meal of the Saurus crackers, Kakuku crunches away at the candy. All the sugar gives everyone a bit of a rush.
Paimon's turn! Paimon's turn! Ooh, what should you say for good luck? Ah, got it! Ahem. Gotta be the big one. Come on, big yummy, big yummy! Oh. It's the soup Auroron didn't want.
Nice one, Paimon. Something you can keep all for yourself.
Oh, good point. All the more for Paimon, then. Time to dig in. Ah, so sweet and refreshing. Perfect for the season.
All right, that leaves you two. Who wants to go next?
No rush, bro.
I'll go first then.
Go for it, traveler. Oh, and don't forget to think of something lucky to say.
Something lucky, huh?
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Glittering gemstones! Wow! Something sweet again!
Takes me back to when I took in my prodigy.
Seems like other Granny is lost in some beautiful memories. Guess it was a lucky draw then.
All right, Kakuku, you're up. Show 'em what you got.
Go for the win, bro. Or just do better than Aoife, at least.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Let's go, bro! Nice to meet you, bro! Whoa! What is that? Ah! Score! Score!
Well, would you look at that? And we have a winner! Congratulations to Mr. Kakuku for becoming the third patron of the day to win our grand prize! In addition to these mini Asha Pockets, our most exclusive prize, we're pleased to award Mr. Kakuku with a serving of every dish available from our gift eggs!
Seriously, bro? Yeah, seriously, bro? Who would have thought Kakuku would turn out to be the lucky one?
Congrats, bro.
Kukuku, my good bro. No, my good sir. I have a humble request. They say that luck can be passed around by shaking hands. Would you mind if I...
Sure thing, bro!
Everyone follows Auroron's lead and shakes Kakuku's wing. It's an infectious feeling. Soon everyone is petting his head too. It's so perfectly round and soft, you almost don't want the moment to end.
That should be enough to give Paimon good luck for the rest of the year.
You can count on that, Paimon, because you have a very special companion in your life, just like Kakuku does.
What are you looking at me for?
Well, this was your plan all along, wasn't it? Time to come clean, don't you think?
What are you talking about?
Wait, so Kakuku's luck was all because of...
Okay. It's no big deal, alright? Of course the little guy's lucky to have a bro like me.
Stop dodging the question and give it to us straight. You set all this up, didn't you? The fishing, the hide and seek, everything?
Well...
That must mean you knew that adventurer from Mondstadt already.
No, not really. I met him a day before you did, that's all, and asked him to point me in the right direction. And yeah, I organized everything with the pictures so that Kakuku could play with the Asha and the capybaras. And I set up the gift egg thing too.
Oh, wow, bro!
But the Capybara King kinda took it the wrong way. At the end of the day, a wild animal's not gonna understand everything you tell them. My guess is that he thought we were trying to steal the things I prepared for Kakuku, and that's why he was upset.
Oh, so he's actually called the Capybara King?
Of course not. Just thought I'd use the name you gave him.
Oh, wow, bro. I'm touched.
So, now you know. It just happened to be around the anniversary of when I met Kakuku, and I wanted to do something special for him.
We don't know when Kakuku's actual birthday is, so we've always just used the anniversary as an excuse to celebrate it.
Kakuku might act like a mature big brother type of Saurian, but deep down, he's just a little guy who likes to play. I know you're just a little guy inside and out, buddy. So, have as much fun as you want, okay?
Oh no, it's gonna start crying.
Oh, did you have something to add, Kakuku?
It's not...
Bro, you don't have to say it. I understand. We love you too.
Yeah, don't be embarrassed, bro. While we're here at the resort, you're as free as a wild Kukasaur. All you need to do is have fun.
Hello, Enzo's coming back. Enzo? Enjo. Happy anniversary, Kakuku. And that's the end of that.
Well, are you happy, buddy? Did you have fun?
Oh, wow, bro!
I think that's a yes. Happy birthday, bro. Oh, and that reminds me. Why didn't you tell me about the plan, bro? Seriously, bro. Bros don't hide things from other bros, bro.
Bro. You should be called Brodon.
To be honest, I wanted to see if you remembered the anniversary.
Shh. You've changed, Aoife. How am I supposed to trust you when you betray a bro like that? Well, joke's on you because I did remember. I saved some fresh honey for Kakuku. I know the price of forgetting the anniversary, and I wasn't about to get pecked in the head for a whole year.
Wouldn't do that, bro! You're the best!
So yeah, that's also the mystery of the eggs. They all have a variety of foodstuffs in them. And it's random what you get. I have essentially decided I will just keep one of each, because why not? And with that, we are also essentially done for the day. Great Majesty is still here though.
Fall in! Rally! Follow my lead!
Rest and rebuild! Right here! Get back! Haha! Fire! Well, with Ross.
valiant partner.
Rest in pieces.
No!
That was a lot of damage. Is that it? No, that was not it. Where's the... Oh, over there. Held by a big fluffy rat. Yeah, when he does his jumping attack, you better be ready to stop him from doing it. Where is he? Did he leave the battlefield? He might have. Yes, he ran too far. Let's use a different team.
On my mark. Let's ride. Try and stop me. Yeah, the antenna. Grant me strike. It's justice o'clock.
Oh, my Roika instantly died also. Would have probably healed her beforehand.
Start the clock. Faster. Coming through. Sign here, please.
Can I dodge this and not fight in the water? Okay. Oh boy. Okay, not that easy to dodge.
Why me? Charge. Yeah. It's justice o'clock. Kapow! Pyroclastic surge. Charge. Yeah. Headbutt. Look out below. It's justice o'clock.
Whose fight is harder, the big stone guy or a fluffy rat? It's the fluffy rat.
Gotta find another route.
By far.
Headbutt. Hero incoming. Cat back. Look out below. It's justice o'clock.
Oh no. And with that, I'm doomed. One of the few deaths we've experienced in this game. It's against this guy. Rat has defeated cat. I defeat crab. Let's try this again with full health to start with.
Quick as a flash. Why me? Headbutt. Hero incoming.
I'm just afraid of taking it outside its arena again.
Light it up. Wrath from the sky.
The end of our legacy.
How is it so good at that?
Let's ride. Rev the engines. The flame burns on.
You can't really revive.
Step aside. Hero incoming. Yeah! Boof. Charge. Yeah! Look out below. Hero incoming. Da! Yeah! Resolute. Start the clock. Boof. Kapow! Hi! Yeah! Look out below! Hero incoming!
Like it doesn't take much to interrupt it.
Form first! On my mark! Oof! Hut! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! My strength.
Oh, now it killed me without using that. And now we are in trouble again.
Let's move! Chuck! Think I need a rest.
Yeah, that's not no. Hey, thing is more troubling than I expected. Maybe we should have an actual healer on the team. Don't know how much it's gonna help, but probably better than nothing.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
One day, the capybara will be capped.
Hold the line! Why me?
Rise with the sun.
Charge! Charge! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Allow me!
Let's ride. Try and stop me. Pyroclastic surge.
Oof! Heads up! Hi! Yeah! Heads up! Hi! Coming through!
Burn it down.
It's just...
Let's ride. Wrath from the skies.
Charge! Headbutt! Hero incoming!
Pyroclastic surge.
You just need to keep that up. It doesn't get harder.
Service with a smile! Oof! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! Kapow! Hi! Da! Hold the line!
Light of the blazing sun.
Oof! Hut! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Oof! Kapow! Hero incoming! Yeah! Rest and leave it!
Wrath from the skies. Full throttle.
Headbutt! Kapow! Hi! Yeah! Heads up! Volcano kablam!
No Air Force. Catch and defeat the Capybara King. And because we are clearly on a roll. I see, but I thought he should be back here. Maybe he's in a different location now. Let me quickly check. Water rat now? No. Water hat.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
He's supposed to be somewhere. Okay. Should be here then.
Time to roll!
Oh yeah.
Kapow! Woo! Hold the line!
Last time was just Enjo in disguise. This time it's for real. The last survivor of the Nazi talk. Actor Papa.
Let's ride.
Headbutt! Wow, wow!
Allow me.
Hero incoming! Oof! Look out below! Charge!
You need to electrify the wet hats. Will you find the real one or something?
It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Oof! Heads up! Too strong!
Rest and rebuild.
Why me? Running late
Ooh,
again.
that's...
Wow, wow! One fell swoop! Yeah!
Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Torrent, bring refuge. Allow me.
Express delivery! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Hero incoming!
Wrath from the skies! Rev the engines!
Oof! Charge!
Why does this hurt so bad?
Hold the line.
Just wanna punch a head. Okay, that was not the real one. This is the real one, probably. Because it has a face.
Allow me.
Why me?
And that killed.
Light of the blazing sun!
He's going insane.
Uphill battle.
Can't really switch while inside the electrifying water to heal.
Covenant of the Deep. Rest and rebuild.
Why me? Too strong. Heads up. Ow!
Hold the line.
Why me?
Stop dying right when he comes back.
Light of the blazing sun! Switching gear.
Back here, please. Rest and rebuild.
Breath from the sky! The end of our legacy.
These bosses. Please stop switching so that my attack can attack.
Allow me.
Okay, he just kills when he comes back. What's the correct strategy then when he revives back? I mean, the correct strategy would be having more than one Electro character on the team.
Let's move out.
At least he can't do anything while this is going on.
Let's move out. A brash maneuver.
I say.
Must learn from my mistakes.
Well, okay, that's death. Didn't expect him to do an full screen bomb like that when he comes back. One tough vegetable.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Would a shield even help? Can always try.
Count me in.
Right now, right here. Emerge. Right here. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Why me?
Hold the line. Right now, right here. I'm always watching. Right now, right here.
Oh, okay.
Why me? Gotta steer clear of other people. By my spark,
If
the night burns!
you do enough damage to the correct head, that's when he doesn't come back explosively.
Watch out! A proper send-up! From the Spino...
Emerge, right now.
Allow me! Why me? Kapow! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Turn! Yeah! Watch out! I must do my duty!
Rip your
Emerge,
duty.
right here. Emerge. Right now. A sight to behold. Come on out. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Hold the line.
Why me? Oof! Heads up! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! Look out below! Hero incoming! Yeah!
Covenant of the Deep. Right here, right now. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge.
Watch out! Oh, no! Not me. Too.
Well, Navia is here to tank the hits, I guess.
Hero incoming!
Emerge. Right now. Right here. Show them. I'm always watching. Come on out. Right now. Right here. Allow me.
Antenna! Grant me strength! Hi! Headbutt! Hi! Oof! It's justice o'clock! Charge! Torrent, bring refuge!
Rest and rebuild. Right now. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Right here. Emerge. Oh, a dreadful ending.
Smash down!
Okay, now we have a problem. Potentially. No problem.
Allow me. Kapow! It's justice o'clock.
It's your problem, but not mine. That was electrifying. And satisfying. Defeat the local legend, the last survivor of Tenochtitlan. Now there is no survivors. Good end. Yeah, now we have some salad for our hamburger. Truly, nothing better to be asked for. And with that, I have done everything I want to do here in the resort. And with that, everything I want to do in this version of the game. So, next time on Genshin Impact, probably gonna start the journey to Nordrhein. So look forward to that. Goodbye, good night, have a nice day. See you again.